Hey y'all, say y'all, peace and Palo Santo 6 is your girl, the hippie healer. Leo's reading just stressed me out, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I did not like what I just channeled with Leo's reading. Anywho, take what resonates to you and your situation, leave the rest behind. Do not force anything to fit. I'm about to dive into a reading for my Taurus. For my Taurus, this is for entertainment purposes only. Y'all, I gotta say it because they've been on my ass trying to shadow ban me. Not on TikTok, but on other platforms. So you heard what I said. Entertainment purposes. But anywho, take what resonates to you and your situation, leave the rest behind. Keep in mind my readings are timeless and it's going to apply to past, present, or future. And this is a love reading. Therefore, flip and switch the roles as they apply to your situation, as I can be channeling you or the person who's in your energy or you're connected to. Okay? See what's going on. Divine spirit, guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love light, healing, prosperity, protection, and direction. Please give me clear and accurate messages for my Taurus. Clear and accurate messages for my Taurus. What is it that you want them to hear and know the most at this time? Please just block out all interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Taurus, you could be experiencing some confusion in love right now. Confusion within a connection. Confusion if you want to be in a connection. Tell me. Love messages from my Taurus. What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? Yeah, cool. It says redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not on what you fear will happen. And it's something that you need to practice now, Taurus, before you even enter this connection, because we have new love here. That was the second card that flew out. It says a new chapter begins, whether it is with a new partner or in a current relationship. So if it is with a old partner, you're coming into this new this connection or this new chapter with this old partner with a new perspective. If you're you're just stepping into something new with a completely different partner, you are coming into this connection with a new perspective, okay? There can be certain things that maybe did not go the way according to plan in your last connection, and you may have certain fears surrounding that. And Spirit is something that Spirit wants you to address now, so you do not carry that energy into a new connection, okay? It says to free yourself. You don't need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful. So a lot of you all, you could, yeah. I feel like when you have certain control issues in relationships, and I can only speak from experience because, baby, I go through it. It's because you have certain fears. And more times than not, the fear don't got nothing to do with the person you with. It's something that you already came into the connection feeling, or it actually may be within that connection. But in that case, then it just might not be the right person for you. However, yeah, it's something you need to free yourself from. And I don't know what it is. My gosh. I want to say Virgo. I want to say Libra. So some of y'all could be dealing with that sign. But anyway, Taurus, when it comes to free yourself too, for some of you all, you need to free yourself from another connection. But I don't feel like it's a connection that you are physically involved with. I feel like it's a connection that you're still energetically entangled in. Rather you're still thinking about that person, rather you're checking up on this person, checking their page, see what they got going on, or rather it's just a situation where you're still energetically tied to this person because there are still lessons that you have not fully learned from your last connection. Because that'll also keep somebody in energy. That's why sometimes, you know, us readers will do love readings and y'all get so upset because it'll be like, new love me, please. I just want to talk about new love. I don't want to hear about my old person. But baby, the reason why your old person is coming up because there are still lessons that you have not learned from your old connection. So the person is still in your energy, even if you're not physically dealing with them. Okay? So there's that. Tell me more. That might not be you. I'm just saying. You know, I've definitely done love readings and people are like, new love. Like, okay, honey. Heal from your last connection and then I wouldn't be channeling your old person. You feel me? Like, you need to do the work. And the old person will stop coming up. But anyway, it says third party situation. Other people may be interfering with this relationship and dimming its full potential. Before I even got to fully read that card to you all, I do feel like that is what you all came out of. I do not feel like that is your current connection. Your new love is separate from this energy. Okay? So that's something that some of you all could have experienced in a past connection. Yeah. Absolutely. The next card is letting go. If someone leaves you confused more than comforted, you need to release their access to you. Some of you are still in a place of what if, or not even necessarily what if, or damn, it was really meant to go like this, or it was supposed to work out like that. Like some of you all are having, it's like a crying over spilled milk, not physically crying, but some of y'all are like having this. You're looking back on your last connection from a space of, damn, it was supposed to go differently than what it was. But y'all, some of us, like a lot of our relationships, they are not supposed to be forever lasting relationships. And nobody wants to hear this. But some people are really just teachers. Like they come in to teach you something. Whether it's something about yourself, whether it's something about self-worth, codependency, control issues, whatever it may be. Sometimes people come in just to hold up mirrors so we can heal and be a better version of ourselves, to be in a healthy connection with somebody else. That is so much easier said than done, because nobody really wants to fucking hear that. You know, especially when you wanted things to really work out with somebody. Nobody really wants to hear that. But unfortunately, this is university, and a lot of people are teachers. A lot of people are put in place to just teach us certain lessons, and then we apply those lessons and we close out those cycles, and then we move forward, you know. And it's where we get mixed up is we meet these people and the connection is so deep, it's so intense, it feels so meant, it feels so divinely guided, and the truth of the matter is that it is. But just because it was meant to be doesn't mean it was meant to be forever. And sometimes it's the right person, wrong time. That can also be the case. Okay. Tell me more for my Taurus. Tell me more for my Taurus. It says boundaries. You need to teach people how to treat you by being clear on what you will or won't allow. Yeah, you know what? Taurus, if I'm speaking to a Taurus who you're still single, the vibe I'm getting, most of y'all that are going to connect with this reading, you are single. And the energy that I'm getting from this reading is very much so there are certain things that you need to work on while single before entering a connection. You need to work on setting healthy boundaries. One, you need to figure out what your boundaries are. Y'all, a lot of times we don't really know what our boundaries are, right? Like we do this thing where we'll date people and we don't come in with any set rules. You're just getting to know them. And as things start to happen or things start to occur and they do certain shit you don't like, you're like, ooh, I don't like that. Like that's not my cup of, that's not my cup of tea. So then it comes into a situation where you try to set boundaries later on. And sometimes it just doesn't, more times than not, it doesn't end up working out that way. Sometimes it does. But a lot of times it doesn't. The best way to come into a connection is already know what your boundaries are from the door. Just period. Know what your boundaries are for the door. And sometimes you got to sit with yourself to figure out what is that? Like, what are my non-negotiables? What are my, ain't no way, I'm not letting that shit fly. Not today, not tomorrow, not the first time, not the second time. Or maybe it's a situation where it's like, you know what? Somebody does something and you're like, okay, this is my boundary. I really don't care for that. I don't like that. Ain't no letting stuff like bypass, and then somebody does something over and over again so it pushes you to your breaking point and then you leave them alone. Or it's a situation where it's like we get with people and it doesn't bother us so much in the beginning because the relationship is new. But, you know, there's that saying, like the same red flags you ignore in the beginning ultimately end up being the red flags that you end up leaving for later down the line. So take some time to learn what your boundaries are. Take some time to redirect your thoughts, you know, in regards to what you want to attract from a connection versus spending so much time thinking about what you don't want to attract in a connection. Because as long as you come with boundaries, you don't have to be in this place of worrying. Like, oh, I'm just so scared I'm going to end up with somebody who's going to cheat or leave or whatever it may be. If you come in with particular boundaries, you don't have to come in with those fears, okay? So, Taurus, I do see that a new love is coming in, but in the meantime, in between time, before that love comes in, there are some things that you need to work through. And yeah.